Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome to your February 2026 energy reading. We're going to go ahead and get started because I have some cards already here for you. The first card that I want to talk about here is the card of attachment. And this is a really interesting energy because you also have here the Six of Cups. So there is this energy of attachment, and it has something to do with matters of the past, even potential matters of childhood, or matters with someone involved that is younger than you, with like a relative, a sibling, something along those lines. There could be old narratives or old belief systems that are holding you back from moving forward. It's really important for you to allow yourself to not allow the past to define who you are, right? The past is our experiences, but it's not what we have going on right now. Be present in the moment and make time this month for relaxation. That is another focused card for you. And the relaxation card says peaceful pursuits and happy times. So Cancer, it's really important for you to center yourself and surround yourself with people and situations that bring you that type of energy, because right now your self-preservation and you healing is extremely important. Another card that is showing up here as one of the focus points for you is prosperity, and the prosperity card says abundance and success. So I feel like some of you guys will be seeing the perks of your own hard work, and there is this energy of allowing yourself to detach from matters of the past, matters that have kept you immobilized, or that are making you kind of like not enjoy the present moment. Because look at this one here too, the Hanged One. There is a need for you to see things from a different perspective. The Hanged One is an energy that I really appreciate in this reading because it shows that you have done whatever you can in this situation, right? You have done what you could. You have showed up. You have achieved. You have conquered, right? So if you have been there in a situation where you needed to be there for others, you needed to be a good friend, you needed to be a good worker, whatever it is, you are the person that has shown up, right? However, Spirit is saying, well, now it's time for you to look at things from a different perspective. What are these relationships and experiences really giving you back, right? Is there an attachment because there is a level of responsibility or a level of loyalty that maybe keeps you there? What is the reason why you are staying in certain situations if they feel like they're heavy for you or they do not serve you? Okay. You have here the Knight of Wands too. And the Knight of Wands, I feel like, I don't want to say the word selfish, but the Knight of Wands can be very self-centered. But the only thing about the Knight of Wands that I want you to take away from is that this is an energy that really pushes you to do what it is that you truly feel and desire, and to be very unapologetic about that. So this month is all about you kind of relinquishing or destroying, letting go of these attachments that are holding you back, right? Focusing on your peaceful pursuits and welcoming the abundance and prosperity that's trying to come your way. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get into potential blockages. So let's see what Spirit wants to share with that. Okay, Cancer. So for your blockage, the first card that showed up here is this 10 of Wands. This is one of the most interesting cards to me in the tarot because it really shows someone like carrying this really heavy stack of wands, and this person feels like they have no choice but to bring them up like that, right? And what the 10 of Wands wants to tell you in this reading is that it is not your responsibility to carry the wands like that. You don't have to burden yourself. You don't have to continue to do something that makes you feel restricted, that makes you feel unappreciated, that makes you feel unseen. Spirit is saying you can let it go. You can find another way of doing it. You don't have to self-sacrifice yourself in order to get this accomplished. Okay, so look at this, the Death card with the Three of Swords, okay? So the Death card with the Three of Swords is saying there is a transformation here that's taking place. There is an ending, a shedding of the skin that needs to happen from your part. You need to let go of this part of yourself that is putting yourself in the last position of your life. You need to forgive yourself for this. And you also need to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be in certain situations that you didn't deserve, right? And you need to move on. You need to move on. You need to let it go. You need to release because you don't deserve this burden. Okay, let me get a little bit more on the blockage, Spirit. What else can you tell me? Okay, so the Sun card, the everything's gonna be okay card. The card is saying you need to shine your own authentic light because that's what's going to guide your path. Okay, and there's a reoccurring theme here of rest, relaxation, and restoration. The Four of Wands, I'm sorry, the Four of Swords is this energy of putting your rest as a priority. When you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or just completely infused in a situation that you can't see a perspective that's bigger than what you are currently in, Spirit is saying withdraw. Take the time to restore yourself and come back at it at a later time. The Fool, relinquish everything. The Fool is all about being in the now, being in this level of, I don't have attachments to anything. I don't have attachments to the result. I don't have attachments to people. I just simply want to exist. I want to experience, and I am limitless. I am completely limitless. And that is the energy that is being basically asked of you to welcome in your life. And then you have Six of Swords, walking away from something, with the Wheel of Fortune, which is a big, big change, okay? But you have to let go of the burden. You have to relinquish these chains, okay? For the potential outcome, what do we have for Cancer? We have here the Hierophant. I love this. This is like a level of structure, a level of listening to your higher moral compass. This is also guidance. It could be that maybe you have someone that you could feel very comfortable to speak with about family matters or about matters of whatever it is that's bothering you. Someone that really has this ability to guide you. But for some of you guys, this is you listening to your higher self, you really aligning with your moral compass. You have here Four of Wands, okay? This is the potential outcome. Four of Wands is celebration. Four of Wands, again, another victory. This is about the prosperity, the celebrating something very important with your loved ones. So a lot of good things are coming, but it doesn't come without the energy of disappointment, right? Maybe you will be disappointed in the reactions of other people when you start to stick up for yourself, when you start to say, no, I'm not doing that burden anymore. You might not like how people react to that, but you have to take people for what they are. And now you know their true colors, right? So Seven of Swords, this energy of changing your strategy, finding out what has been happening behind the scenes. Okay, so there could be revelations. These revelations could be potentially disappointing for you, but at the same time, it feels like it's clearing out a fog in your life that you didn't know needed to be cleared out. Maybe some of you guys have experienced this energy for so long that you have felt like this is the normal for you to self-sacrifice yourself, for you to constantly push and have all of these responsibilities, and nothing is being given back to you. Maybe that's just has been the normal state in your life. Well, no more. This is not happening anymore. Okay. And then you have the Three of Cups, which is the energy of celebration. I really love this reading, but it comes with, a lot of internal work. Okay, the attachment word is the number one word that I want you to take away with you, right? What is it that you're attached to? What are the reasons why you accept certain things in your life? If something has been draining you, why do you allow that in your life? Spirit is asking you to see things from a different perspective. You can get out of this. You are not stuck in this situation. You have a lot of power and a lot of authority over your life. You at the end of the day decide what you want to be a part of or not. And I just want this reading to give you your power back. Okay. So with that being said, please let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way. And if it did, drop me a comment down below. Like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. And I will see you guys on the next one. Okay. Bye.